40 days. 40 days I've been in this jail. I've had time to think. I'm very content, you know. I know now what God wanted me to do. It's taken all of my life to come to this realization. I mean, just a few weeks ago, I thought perhaps I had failed. But now I can see I didn't fail at all. But just look at all the newspaper articles, all the letters I've received. Look at this. And all the visitors. Seems the greatest contribution that I could possibly make to the cause would be to hang by the neck for a few moments. I've never enjoyed life more than since I was locked in this jail. I only wish I could know that all my poor family were as happy and composed as I am. But Mary, well, Mary has stopped at the home of Lucretia Mott near Philadelphia. All along, I told her not to come here. It's too dangerous. I do miss her. There is no doubt she really is my better half. Now, her letters are a great comfort to me.
John cannot possibly know the great comfort that it gives me to receive a letter from his own hands. Why, I always keep a scissors handy so I can cut the passages from John's letters, sentences praising me and expressing his regard. We have always written each other. He always writes me, wherever he is, the most beautiful letters.
Right.
Why,
Even my proposal.
He put that in writing.
I wrote that in a letter.
He was so shy, he couldn't ask me outright.
I was terribly shy, you see. I was too bashful to ask for her hand.
I was so shy, I dared not read it. We were quite a pair.
The night I gave her the letter, I didn't sleep at all.
I remember I had a sleepless night, and then finally the next morning I found the courage to open it. So I went down to the spring for water, and he followed me there.
I saw her going down to the spring the next morning, so I followed her. But I still couldn't say anything.
I turned and said, "Yes, John, I will marry you."
She turned and said, "Yes, I'll marry you."
You see, he had hired my sister and I after his first wife died, chores around the house, minding the children while he worked at the tannery, spinning wool. He had 5 children, and he needed some help.
Well, she came into my life at a time when I was in great need, and we made a good life together. Not one without its regrets, certainly not without its sorrow. You know, she gave me 13 children in 20 years, and 9 have died.
Oh, we've had more than our share of sorrow. Some years ago, we lost 4 little children to a fever, all in less than a month. And I was too sick to nurse them, so John nursed them as best he could. But they were too sick. And he married them all on the same day. But he is a most loving father, and he loves to sing to the children his favorite hymns. And he's a good singer, too. But Lucretia, when he laughs, his whole body shakes, but he doesn't make a sound. He doesn't make a sound.